Hey everyone, so this is going to be part 4 of my video series here where I show you my complete collection of DVDs and Blu-rays from Warner Brothers. So this is going to be the Blu-ray video. I don't have nearly as many Blu-rays as I had DVDs, so this one is just going to take up one video, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's just get started here. I got Christmas movies and then just random feature films and everything, so we'll just get going. The first one is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, just a Christmas classic. I didn't actually watch this one until like a couple of years ago when I picked this up. Pretty good movie though. It is an older title. I'm not sure exactly what year it is, but I know it is an older title. Let's see if it has a date. It says 1989 on the bottom. So yeah, that was right about when I was born, so certainly an older film. And inside it kind of has this cheap recycle DVD or Blu-ray case. But then there's the Blu-ray. So yeah, pretty basic release overall. And the next one is A Christmas Story, and I think they have reissued this in like a special edition or something. But this is just the most basic release of A Christmas Story on Blu-ray. There's the front and the spine and then the back. Just another classic Christmas film. I didn't watch this one growing up, but I watched it a couple years ago when I bought the Blu-ray. This one has an insert, but I don't know, it's just kind of a boring insert, not really much on it. But then there's the Blu-ray, so there it is. Let's see. This one just has a regular Blu-ray case, not that cheap recyclable whatever one, where they use less material. So the next one is Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated one. There's the spine, and here's the back. So this one just has that half-hour long animated special. And there is the disc. And it's got that cheap case. But overall, a pretty basic release. And the next one of my absolute favorite Christmas films of all time is The Polar Express, and I got the 3D one with the lenticular slipcover here. It's not embossed or anything, but you can see how the picture moves and everything because it's a 3D film. Best Buy $39.99. I did not pay that much for it, but there is the front cover. Looks quite nice. There's the spine and then the back. And this release I really like a lot because they did really good at consolidating everything. It's a 3D film, but just one disc. So it has 2D and 3D in the same disc. And it's just really nice because this is all you need. Like Disney movies, for a 3D release, they've done as much as like 5 discs in a pack, and it's just kind of crazy. You don't really need all that stuff. Like, all you need is one Blu-ray, in my opinion. So this is just the best example of the best way to do it, in my opinion. So The Polar Express, just a really awesome Christmas film. Now we're done with the Christmas films, it looks like. So we got Clint Eastwood in GRAN, TORINO. This is a pretty good movie. Not usually into movies like this as much just because, you know, I'm kind of an animation kind of guy, but I have a few of these other titles. And yeah, this is just one I watched with my friends and I thought it was really good, so I decided to pick it up when it was cheap. I think it might have been a Black Friday pickup, not sure though. But anyway, that's what's inside. And the next one is certainly a Black Friday title that I got at Target. This one is Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. Not the greatest movie ever, but it's basically these two actors are astronauts and they're doing a mission on the International Space Station, I think. It's been a while since I watched this, but yeah, something goes wrong and they're just floating around, and that's basically the whole movie. It's not like the most entertaining sci-fi or outer space type movie I've seen, but it was only $4, so can't really go wrong there. This one is actually a combo pack, so here's the Blu-ray, and then it has a DVD there, same artwork, and then it has a digital HD ultraviolet version. So a very good deal for $4 on Black Friday. I think that was from Target. This is a triple feature with Twister, Poseidon, and The Perfect Storm. Only seen Twister. I really need to watch the other two because I'm sure those are good. But yeah, Twister, one of my favorite movies really, because I've always been into weather since I was a little kid. And so Twister, obviously it's not like super scientifically accurate, but you know, it's just really a good movie. So always enjoyed Twister. And this 3-pack is nice because it has the slip cover and everything. And we will open it up. And it's got nice packaging as well. Nice flipper case. So there's Twister, Poseidon, and The Perfect Storm. These are the same Blu-rays you would get in the individual releases of these. So very cool. Just nice packaging. When they do compilation packs like this is the way to do it. Yeah, so the next one we have is The Hangover Unrated and Old School. The Hangover is really funny. Old School I thought was pretty funny, but not as good as The Hangover in my opinion. So there are the 2 discs inside. The Hangover, a bit more colorful artwork, and then there's Old School. Next one we have is Yes Man. So a lot of these titles are just movies that I've seen with my friends and then decided, alright, well these are pretty good, so I'll pick them up in stores when they're cheap. Yes Man was something I got on Black Friday at Walmart. So there's the front and now the back. And inside here is the 1 disc in the kind of cheap bow casing. Next up we have the Goonies, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2 3-pack. I like the Goonies, kind of. It's not one of my favorite films, but it's kind of one of those kid films that you just kind of have to have, even if you don't like it a ton. I don't know, so I just had to pick this one up. Gremlins and Gremlins 2, haven't seen those yet. But yeah, there is the side and then the back. The back is really plain. But good packaging overall on the inside with the flipper case rather than any kind of stacked disc situation. There's the Goonies, the Gremlins, and Gremlins 2. This next one is a Shiloh 2-pack, so Shiloh and Saving Shiloh. So we have the first Shiloh and then the third one. Why they did that, I don't know. Like, why didn't they do all 3 in one? Or why didn't they do the first 2 in a collection? I'm not sure. But the second one is not released on Blu-ray, but we have the first and third. So very mysterious, I guess. But either way, it is what it is. So here is Shiloh and Saving Shiloh. Kind of plain artwork. But inside they're both housed on 1 Blu-ray disc. So pretty basic release there. Next title is The Wizard of Oz. As you can see, it's got the promo sticker. Got it at Walmart on Black Friday for about $4. Let's see, yeah, so it's got a nice slip cover. They also did release this in 3D, but I just decided I don't really need the 3D. I'll just watch the 2D version, especially when it's such a cheap price, you know, so I just decided to get the 2D. It has an advertisement for a book, but otherwise there is the 1 disc included. Feature film, and it has some special features. This is the 75th anniversary edition, so they've released at least one other version of this too. So anyway, so the next one I have is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Very good old film. And here's a look at the back. And inside, another very basic release, just 1 disc. Nice artwork though, I do like that colorful artwork. And now we're down to the final 2. I got 1 more compilation here. 4 film favorites, Family Adventures, Legend of the Guardians, Where the Wild Things Are, Yogi Bear, and Space Jam. And here it says Best Buy exclusive. I know it was a Best Buy exclusive right when it came out, but I'm not really sure, but it might have been released elsewhere after that. But anyways, I bought this one just for Space Jam. Always liked that one, but I don't think I've watched the other 3 in this collection. Anyway, here's the back. And we'll open it up here. And this one does have the stacked disc thing, unfortunately. So we have Yogi Bear stacked here with Space Jam and Legend of the Guardians stacked on top of Where the Wild Things Are. So yeah, not a big fan of stacked discs, but especially with Blu-rays, they don't get scratched real easily, so probably not ever going to be a problem. It's just kind of annoying when you're trying to take a disc out. And the final one I have is Happiness is a Warm Blanket Charlie Brown, a Blu-ray combo pack. Comes with a kind of shiny slipcover there. There's the back. And here is the cover, and we'll open it up. There is the Blu-ray, just kind of a white background, but for some reason I really like that. I just think the blue typing and everything with the white background kind of looks good. Then it has the digital copy and then another insert. There's the DVD. So yeah, basically that is my entire collection of Warner Brothers Blu-rays, and so that completes part 4 of this 4-part series where I show you guys my DVDs and Blu-rays from Warner Brothers. So I hope you all enjoyed this little collection. I did it just as somebody recommended that I do it, and it ended up, when I looked on my shelf, I had so many titles from Warner Brothers, I just decided to split it up into 4 parts so it doesn't end up being like a ridiculously long movie. So I hope you guys enjoyed it again, and thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.